Oops.
I think on the last episode or one of the last episodes, we had done a call to get recommendations for last place in fantasy football things.
Oh, yeah.
So I have some funny ones, and this is a combination of the most popular responses we got, some things that I thought of. And I actually think, so tell me what you think about this. So this is a very popular one that I thought was pretty funny, but last place has to take the SAT.
Yeah, I've
while
heard that
wearing
one.
a suit. That's a pretty good one.
By the way, for the record, I would love to take the SAT.
What?
Just to see how you would do?
I just think it'd make me feel good about myself. First of all, I tutored it for like 3 years, so I'm pretty confident I would fucking smoke it.
Yeah.
Absolutely smoke it. And I would love to compete with someone who didn't know that I had tutored and then just come in and rub it in their face.
So let me ask you this though. The one problem I have with that one is like, can't you just phone it in? I think some people said that you have to have like some minimum score or something. But like, can't you just go there and like, who cares? Like,
yeah.
The stakes are kind of low.
I think you need to say that if you don't achieve a certain benchmark, you will have an additional punishment.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I agree.
And let's say it's like 1900 or 2000 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, like 85th percentile.
That's
but
high.
Dude, if you're like 25 years old and you've already gone through college, you should be doing better.
So I don't know, not without preparation.
Than a 16-year-old.
But that's interesting because that way you have to actually prepare, which really sucks. Because it's the same way, like if you had to take the driver's test today, you'd fail. Without like a little.
I don't know about that.
I don't
know.
Without any preparation, taking both the driving and the written, I don't know if you'd pass.
The stakes for the permit test.
The permit's different from a license, though.
I didn't take a written test for the license.
Oh, really?
We just had the road test.
Oh, okay. I guess it's different for every state.
Okay.
All right. Well, hold on. There's some more good ones here. So this is another one we got that was pretty funny. You have to spend 24 hours in a Waffle House, and you can deduct 1 hour for every waffle eaten. That ends up being kind of funny because you can end up eating 10 waffles, and then you only have to spend.
All right. Well, then what's the correct balance?
What do you
eat
mean?
20 waffles and spend 4 hours in there?
If you want, you could do that.
Dude, I would not. 24 hours. I mean, anything over 4 hours in a Waffle House is too much.
Oh yeah. So that's a tough one. I like that. That was pretty good.
You eat your way out of it.
Dude, this one's really good. You have to do karate, like in a karate class, until you achieve a yellow belt.
That's great.
Which is great because you're just like, yes, sensei, with a bunch of fucking 10-year-olds.
Yes,
that's one of the funnier ones.
And you
I've
could
heard.
bring your buddies to the graduation belt ceremony, which would be great.
And they're all drunk for it. They're like, woo! Here's a couple other ones. Pierce your eyebrow. I thought that was kind of good, but that might actually like some jobs you like can't have a pierced eyebrow.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I think that eyebrow, like piercings and the tattoos, you know, I don't care, even a butt cheek tattoo, any of that stuff. I'm not sure
Yeah, not ideal.
I'd be thrilled about that.
So this is another good one. You have to be a street performer until you earn $50.
Wow. That's really good.
That's pretty good.
Because, I mean,
so cringy.
First of all, depending on where you live, the pedestrians might be very unwilling to give any money whatsoever.
Totally.
Number two, to earn any money as a street performer, you have to be decent.
Yeah.
So at some point, you're either going to just be terrible and then begging people for money, which is hysterical. Like, I know I'm bad at the flute. Help me. And you're like, dude, you look like you're doing fine, man.
Panhandling becomes easier.
And then you're like, well, I lost a fantasy football thing. And then they're like, fuck you.
Dude, that's great. He's like,
people
Showtime?
Actually need help, you know?
Did you get on the subway? You're like, you know how they like flip the hat? Oh, all right.
So what's the skill you would go with if you, gun to your head, you were forced to make money street performing tomorrow? What would you present?
I guess I would like start off dancing.
Really? Dancing?
Like I guess like
more than rapping?
Rapping, I guess rapping maybe.
I think rapping would be or comedy.
Yeah, I guess rapping. Comedy is like, it's just weird. Like, all right, comedy.
It is weird, but it's a skill that you have.
Rapping is at least interesting because I'll be like, give me 3 topics the way they do on TikTok, and I could theoretically do that. Maybe.
Okay, all right.
It would still be cringe.
I think I could do it with piano pretty quickly.
Yeah, you would crush it.
I think I would do it fine with piano.
You would kill that. Yeah. That wouldn't even be fair. They'd be like, oh, great. Fucking.
I'd stay on. I'd keep going. I'm making more money doing this
It's just
than I was in my life.
That's just your job now. That's great. Dude, I think like the person who's second to last needs to supervise the person who's in last to make sure they do what they have to do.
Okay.
I think that's a good thing. All right. So here's a couple more. One that I think is funny is that the loser has to either get lip injections.
Oh my God.
Or Botox.
Oh.
Because both of those things wear off.
Yes.
So you're just walking around with these fat lips. Like, that's so embarrassing.
That is funny. But also could turn out to make you look a lot better. And then all of a sudden you are committed to getting lip injections for the rest of your life. First of all, same is true of Botox. If you're worried about either of those, you would do the Botox, because the Botox is actually kind of, you could just do like a little forehead thing and all of a sudden you look younger.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder how obvious it would be though, because you probably have to do it for an extended period of time and you get carried away till you get to the point where your forehead just looks like a mirror.
Yeah.
That's, but I guess after doing it once, maybe that wouldn't.
Where you never look surprised anymore. Yeah.
Okay, so I just read all of these, but I thought of one that I think is worse.
Great.
And tell me what you think. So if you lose your fantasy football league, you have to eat a turkey sandwich on sliced wheat bread with mustard only, all 5 days a week at work. You're not allowed to leave the building. And if any of your coworkers invite you to go to lunch, you have to say exactly this. And theoretically, your coworkers would be in your fantasy football league with you, so they would ask you every day. And if you say this wrong by one word, it adds another day onto the punishment.
Oh my God.
So I'll be like, hey, Francis, want to go to lunch? And you have to say, although lunch is my favorite part of the day. Although lunch is my favorite part of the day, unfortunately, I won't be able to join you because I'll be enjoying my lunch right here from my desk, brother. I hope so badly that someone uses that for their fantasy football league.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Come on.
Although your meal isn't terrible. It's not as if a turkey sandwich with mustard and wheat bread. I mean, you could definitely make that worse.
Totally. And I think that by making it worse, it makes it so bad that it's like,
why is that so bad? What you just said?
Because, dude, eating like a bland turkey sandwich every single day, just those ingredients, sliced wheat bread, turkey, and mustard, it's fine. But eating it 20 times in a month.
Oh, it's a month. Yeah.
Every single day during your work day, though. The weekends you take off, and your friends go to lunch every day. You not only can't leave the building, but you have to recite verbatim your excuse as to why you can't every single day.
Okay, so you rely on the fantasy football teammates or coworkers to be in the league as well. So presuming they're gonna, yeah. But in the event that you work at a place where that's not the case, after day 2 or 3 of that, I don't know if people are gonna be asking you to come to lunch anymore. They'd be like, ask Tom to come. No, you should have heard what he said to me. That guy's a fucking robot, dude. I don't want that guy coming to lunch. I'm not even going to offer it to him.
They'll be like...
He started his sentence with although.
They're like, hey, Francis, want to come to lunch? You're like, although. They're like, okay, yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we get it, dude.
They know the speech by
like,
the end
although
of it.
lunch is the part of your day. Yeah.
You get called in by the boss.
Stay here. We get it, Tom. Okay.
The boss is like, Francis, you've really been weirding people out. Like, what's going on with the turkey sandwich, dude?
Oh, that's
great, dude. So good luck with your fantasy football.
Yeah, good luck with the fantasy football. Hey, thanks for watching that video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. If you liked it, subscribe to our channel or check out some of these other great clips.
Oops.